let's get our altars in check, right? So, I mean, people say, oh, it's an altar. But you know what? This is what they do at churches, religions. You know why? Because it works. It works. It heals. It helps you heal. So, hey, you guys. If you don't know who I am, my name is Flo. Florina. Kaya, that is. I am someone who is currently experiencing a spiritual journey. Now, here's the thing. You hear a lot of people talk about their spiritual journey, but they've already been through it. So you're seeing what you're seeing them like after they've been through it. So what's great about me is I'm taking people on a journey with me as I'm going through it. There's a lot of questions that people have, and I can answer it. Why? Because I'm going through it at the current present moment. And yes, I take a lot of advice from other people. I look at videos, I watch things so that I could learn and see what's going on with me. I do my research, I literally do my research. I read books. I try to do as much research as possible. Now, here's the thing. I want you guys that have these specific questions, and if I can answer them, I will. I will never lie to you. These are your lives. I would treat you with respect and honor. I want anyone who has any specific questions for me, for anything spiritually based, to please email me at the email below. And I will let you know what I'm experiencing, what I've gone through, and what I'm going through. I will not steer you wrong, but remember, everybody's journey is separate from the others. If you have vibrating ears, if you're feeling drained a lot, you have anxiety and it's not like literal anxiety, there's something else going on. If you feel someone's watching you all the time, if you feel like you're just always asking a question like, what am I here for? What am I here for? These are things that you're going through spiritually. See, as you could see, we're experiencing a shift right now. The earth is actually experiencing a whole shift, and everybody's waking up to it. Okay? With this coronavirus going around and stuff, I pray for everyone out there who's sick or who's not protect themselves. I pray that everybody's safe, but also understand we call in what we keep thinking about. So the news knows exactly what it's doing. When they put things into our thoughts, we just spread this sickness around. And it's not just the literal virus we're spreading around, it's an actual thought the collective is having, and it's bringing it more and more to us. If they would stop terrifying us, like when the measles outbreak was happening in Rockland County, when, everything that's spread around, right? I'm not saying it's not real, because it's real, obviously. But the more they feed us with this, the more we start to focus on it. And we get depressed. And we don't want to leave the house. And we feel scared. And we're scared. And fear is their number one tactic to keep us down. Fear-based thinking is the worst. It's fear, F-E-A-R. False evidence appearing real. You see, all the people that are successful, they all know this one thing. And what is that? Your thoughts create your destiny. Your thoughts create your surroundings. Your thoughts create everything. When you're in a relationship with someone and you think they're cheating, they're cheating, they're cheating, they're cheating. If they weren't, you just brought it to you. Congratulations. When you're at work and you think, I don't get along with her, I don't get along with her, I don't get along with her, you're just bringing it to light and making it 100 times worse. When you're anything, tickets, speeding, cops, all of this stuff that you constantly surround your brain with, that's calling it to you. And I will tell you, because I'm personally experienced in this myself. I've been through it. I was depressed at one point, suicidal. I was, trying to self-medicate with drugs, like anything that I could do to but all I was doing was creating more and more problems by thinking about how many problems I had. And today I'm on this course where everything's not perfect around me, but it's a beautiful life. It's not perfect, but it's beautiful. So I today have the first thought it started with when I was depressed and this was years ago, and some people take longer than others, but if you have someone guiding you, you'd be smart and you could do it quicker. See, I learned on my own. I had to go through it by myself. And then once I went through it, I started seeing, oh, that's what's happening to me. Oh, that's what's going on with me. Which is why I'm here. And I know that this is my purpose, was to have gone through all of the things that I went through so that I can enlighten other people that you are not the only one going through it. You're not the only one feeling down. You're not the only one feeling depressed. There's not always just a medical answer for things. Yes, that is definitely 100% a lot of the times real, but a lot of the times it's not. It's really just this. I mean, I used to have very bad neck pain. I mean, my back would always hurt. My body would always hurt. And then I just started to think differently. I saw myself as a healer. I started to heal myself. I began to heal other people. And then I saw the power that I had within me and other people saying, whoa, how are you doing that? I'm not special. I'm not. I mean, we're all special, obviously, but I'm not special. I'm not any different to you. You are capable of the same exact things that I am. You are able to achieve the same exact things that others are able to achieve, but you have to unblock yourself by getting rid of these things in your life where it's like, I love him, he doesn't love me back. Oh, I love her, she doesn't love me back. Listen, those are blockages. Those are karmic debts, relationships. Learn the lesson, move on. Take the L, keep it moving. These are things brought to us by the universe to test us for this lifetime, because if you don't advance in this lifetime, you will come right back and repeat lower vibrational energies all over again. So it is up to you to advance and enlighten yourself here. Now, the secret to every successful person, when they got successful, was when they started to work on themselves. They were broke for a while. They were depressed for a while. A lot of people dropped out of their life. They felt sick a lot. These are because they were doing shadow work and finding out who they truly are. Like, the way you're happy in this lifetime is by finding out your life's purpose. Everything else is materialistic, doesn't matter. You could be in love with someone. If you don't love yourself, nothing else will matter. You can't be a good daughter, a good mother, a good sister, a good brother. Hey, I'm not perfect. Like I said, I'm still working on it. And every day I'm healing something new, forgiving someone new, forgiving myself for something new I've done. It is a process. And you can't say overnight, oh, look, it's not working, I'm done. This took me years, but it doesn't have to take you years. If you just learn from other people, a smart person learns from their mistakes. A wise person learns from other people's mistakes. And if I had this knowledge then than I did now, I would have saved myself from a lot of suffering. And yes, look, I know I've been through the child stuff, the child abuse, all that stuff. I really don't like saying it, but all the molestations and people mistreating me and me mistreating people, and it's like everything that happened to me when I was growing up didn't happen to me, it happened for me. And as much as I was taken advantage of, and this happened with men or with girls or with this or with relationships, I also turned around and did it back to people because I was angry about what happened to me. So now, are you going to forgive yourself and forgive others and know that the past is the past and you should not relive it? You can revisit it, but don't relive it. Revisiting is saying, I remember when that happened. Reliving it is feeling that pain, that torture of when it happened. And it's going to bring you right back to where you were. Believe me, because I know. Because all of the things that I've done to self-heal now compared to the way I thought I was self-healing before with medications and doctors and drugs and drinks and alcohol and weed and, it's just gonna bring you right back. So you have to learn to revisit things and not relive them. Nothing happened to you. It happened for you. If you want to advance, listen, you chose this life before you were even born. You chose it. And which means you thought you could handle it. So why give up now? Why give up now? If I could stay on my feet and not give up, and I went through it, boy, I was broke, shit, everything was fucked. And it's still not perfect, but it's getting there. And I'm advancing in here and in here. Learning to love myself is making me love everyone else. And yeah, I have my little moments. I'm not perfect. Whoever tells you they don't get mad or upset when they're doing this, this is the process to let it out, to release, to embrace who you are, the dark side and the light, because they both are helping you advance to the next person that you need to be. Ascending, ascending, and ascending. And it was just 11:11 when I looked at that time. Notice the signs. See the numbers. Ask the angels. Every worry, fear, or doubt, you must give it to them. They're here for that. Their soul's mission is to heal us. Do you think that they would rather, like, when you call for their help, it's like, you know, when you have a boyfriend and he calls you, babe, I'm hungry, and you're just like, oh, I get to feed him, and it makes you feel good? That's what your angels feel like when you call on them for help. So stop worrying. Leave your fears at the door. Fear is not real. It's an illusion. Materialistic things are not real. They're an illusion. The only wealth and security you can gain is by the wealth and security you gain within your heart and your soul. And I say that from somebody who really at one point was like, oh, fuck this, I just want some money. Like, I want a car. And you know what? Once I started spiritually healing myself, I realized everything was just coming to me. Gifts, beyond gifts, beyond gifts. And I'm not saying money, cars came overnight. None of that. What I'm saying is the opportunities came. I denied a lot of them because I felt that they weren't right for my moral character and the person I'm trying to grow into. And so I sit here telling you that if I can spiritually heal myself the way I have been and get through addictions, depressions, relationships, breakups, all of these things, you can too.